Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One for the master, one for the dame. Oh, it's red. Do you want this? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Salt. A carbonated of soda. Now be gentle with those because they're not cooked, remember? So you can't bang them. One, two, three, four, five. You count 5 eggs? Yeah. Is that how many eggs there are? Wow. One. Yeah. Two. Yeah. We can. Turn on the Christmas tree on.
What are you doing?
Making bread.
Mama, I want Mama.
You wanna hold Mama?
Yeah.
You want porridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got something for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Hey, what's your popper? This is so fun. Yeah. Feels like I haven't filmed in ages. Before I start this video, I just want to mention the sponsor is Water Drop. If one of your goals this year is to try drink more water, I really highly recommend getting the little, they're kind of like flavor cubes that you drop into your water. If you're also cutting down on alcohol as well, they can be used to make little mocktails. If you're boycotting any fizzy drink companies, Water Drop have a good replacement. So I've dissolved a little flavor cube in my water here. My favorite are the passion fruit, mango and peach. I also use the Lucy carafe, which is my favorite item that's in the kitchen because it makes the water taste so much better. And I ordered myself a 6-month subscription. So the filters, the charcoal filters that go into the carafe, I just get them re-delivered to my house all the time instead of having to remember to order them when I run out. I also have bought my toddler's water bottle from there as well, and it keeps the water so cold, which is brilliant. It's non-spill as well. So if you want to buy yourself, I know they have new tumblers as well. If you want to buy yourself a little tumbler, which would also be a great present for a postpartum mother if they're breastfeeding, because you need to have a drinkable water bottle that you can use with just one hand while you're breastfeeding. The tumblers with the straws are really helpful for that. If you want to buy yourself a new water bottle, I really recommend the glass ones. Or if you want to get your toddler a water bottle non-spill, or if you want to order yourself some of the flavored cubes to make yourself some mocktails, or if you want to make yourself homemade fizzy drinks, you can use code Keelan for 10% off. In capitals, Keelan from Water Drop, and I'll also leave it linked down below. The following clips are going to be from before Christmas when me and Jason went for a night away in Mount Juliet Estate, which was my birthday present. It was one of the best birthday presents ever. It was such a romantic little weekend away. I loved it. It's probably up there with one of my favourite hotels, and I love Kilkenny as well. I think Kilkenny's beautiful, especially around Christmas. The little Yule Fest that they have on is so nice. They have really nice pubs, really nice restaurants, really nice little shops. I got Bea some of her Christmas presents from there as well. I got her little merry-go-round, and I also got her, you know, the glow-in-the-dark stars that you stick onto the ceiling. I got her those for Christmas. Then after that, we actually had a great time before Christmas. We were going on dates. Then Molly came home from Abu Dhabi, so I spent a bit of time with her. But then we both actually got sick. Molly got really sick. Then I got a bit sick, so I was kind of bedbound from after Christmas until after the new year then, which was really difficult on my mental health as well, because I wasn't really able to leave the house. I felt like I wasn't seeing anyone. I was kind of getting FOMO even though nothing was really going on, but I did get a lot of reading done. So I want to give some book recommendations and also the new book choice for my book club. I'll leave that link down below on Fable as well. So my women writers book club, I was gonna do Strange Sally Diamond because loads of people recommended this. I made a post about my favorite books of 2024 on Instagram and TikTok, and a few people commented this was their favorite book of the year. It's Strange Sally Diamond by Liz Nugent. Molly actually gave this to me as well, so I thought I'd make it this month's choice for my book club. So I'll leave that link down below if you want to join, and there's a little forum on there we can have a convo about the book and if you're liking it or whatever for each chapter. And then these are the 3 books that I've read this year. So number 1 is Motherhood by Sheila Heti. This was a part of my breastfeeding book club. Thought it was going to be completely different, obviously because of the title. Like, I genuinely thought it was going to be about motherhood, but it's more about the author's journey. It's non-fiction. It's more about her her dialogue with herself on the decision of whether to have kids or not, and whether we can compare the fulfillment of having children with the fulfillment of creating art. Really thought-provoking and really interesting. Even as someone who has children, I just thought it was really good, especially if you're kind of artistic or creative in a way. I just thought it was a really good conversation, and it's obviously there's more than just that as well. She talks a bit about her insecurities and her inability to like settle in relationships because of those insecurities, her family dynamics, like stuff like that. So it was really interesting, and I really recommend this. I give this 4 stars. Then I read Mouthing by Orla Mackie. This was sent to me as PR by Penguin, and then I saw it recommended on TikTok. A girl put it on TikTok and said, I think it was, if you're living abroad and you're feeling a bit homesick, this is a really good book to read. Well, because it's kind of written in the colloquial, conversational way that Irish people speak to each other, I found it really engaging, and it was so funny as well. It's kind of about like a small town gossip, except it's to the more extreme end, and it's set in the times during the Magdalen laundries. So, well, actually it's set during a longer period than that, but it starts, I think, in the 60s and ends kind of in the noughties. But it's really interesting from loads of different perspectives and from loads of different generations. So you get a good grip on like the way that times have changed, especially in Ireland, and like people's thought processes have changed, but the way we speak about each other has kind of prevailed. I really like this. It was real, just like, it was a bit quirky. I thought it was a bit different. I really enjoyed it though. Like, I read it really quickly as well. I couldn't put it down. Now, this was probably my favorite book, and this was the winner of the Newcomer of the Year award in the On Post Irish Book Awards, which is the category that I was announcing on Instagram. So I was really excited to read this because I already read Evenings and Weekends by Oisin McKenna. That was the only book that I'd read out of the category when I announced it. So I really wanted to read this because obviously it was the winner. It definitely deserved it. Like, it was one of the best books probably that I've ever read. Really, really good. The way that Alan Murren describes characters, everyone was so believable. Well, now, it could have actually been based off of a story because apparently he's from this area of Donegal. Now, I don't know if that is 100% true. I just know that someone texted me that. But the way, like, every character is just so unique in their own way. The way he writes them is just so beautiful and is a really artistic view of life. I just really liked it, and he has such a good understanding of relationships with people and with the way they behave, and I really recommend this. Like, it was 5 stars. Such a good book. It was sort of the same thing, kind of like small town gossip, conservatism. This is set in the times where it was the around the divorce referendum, and it's from the perspective of loads of different people in the town. It's really good. I'll give some movie recommendations. So these are a few things that I watched recently. So me and Jason, now, despite I hate the title of this movie, but despite the title, it was a really good film. So it's called My Old Ass, and it was really good because it was like an 18-year-old girl gets visited from her future self to warn her about, the whole thing is just like, love is the most important thing in the world and your family is really important. So the moral of the film is, I thought, was really good. It's total tearjerker. Like, I was nearly sobbing at the end of it. I really like it, and it really like puts a movie that puts things into perspective for you, and it's also filmed in a really nice area as well. I think it's in Canada somewhere, like on a lake. So I was really good, and Aubrey Plaza is in it as well, so how could you not like it? Another one is A Man Called Otto. I was kind of avoiding because it looked a bit too depressing when I saw it on Netflix, but it actually does have like a kind of a lighthearted ending. Well, not really, it is still a bit dark, but it has a bit of an uplifting undertone to it. So I really recommend watching that as well. And what else? The Squid and the Whale is one of my favorite movies. Noam Baumbach, is that his name? He's the same guy who directed Marriage Story. So it's about a divorced couple and kind of like their kids turning out to be assholes because of that. And it's like, there's an egotistical writer in it. I always love films where there's like an egotistical male writer. I don't know why. Oh yeah, me and Jason watched Bird the other night, the new Barry Keoghan movie. It was really good. Like, I thought the acting was phenomenal. Like, Barry Keoghan, in fairness to him, is such a good actor. The characters were really well written. The script was fantastic. It was like, obviously it's an artsy film, so I was expecting it to be like that, but it was like I'd already seen it before. Like, there's something in that, and it was like a dream that I'd had when I was 15, and then you write it down in the morning. Do you know what I mean? And it was a little bit distressing as well at times, especially if you're a parent. Like, anything to do with children suffering is really hard to watch. So it was a bit distressing, but it is a good movie. Oh yeah, Burnt, another one, kind of like an egomaniac, except he's not a writer, he's a chef. I also love that as well. If you liked The Bear, you'll like the movie, and it's with Bradley Cooper, and there's a really good cast. It's just a really good, entertaining movie. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, bye.
And I get 2 sausage rolls too. No sausage rolls. We just go into this thing. It's Yeah, so just the 2 lattes and a bottle of water, please.
I used to think that I was born by accident, or that something poisonous had been growing inside me, that I knew to hide but did a bad job of it. Like a rotten tooth given away by your breath, or how sunburn peels your skin. I knew people could see through it as if I had imprinted it across my forehead. I felt as though I could be caught at any moment and sent back to wherever I came from, and so I hid myself behind smiles that were a little too wide that my cheeks hurt, or adorned myself in clothes others wanted, never feeling exactly comfortable or settled. Over time, I'd acquiesced to a version of myself so controlled and polite and palatable, but I'd lost myself in the process. I didn't dance or sing. I didn't even know what my favourite song was.
Be for real for a sec.
I didn't know what I liked or disliked. I could never decide what to make for dinner. I looked around and saw those solemn, concerned faces had turned indifferent. But when I looked at myself, I'd see something hollow, devoid of anything special, someone I did not know. Oh, I got a little happy birthday cake. Yeah, it says happy birthday on it. We have a little thing. Dressing room. That's class. Do you want to say something? It's supposed to be a romantic vlog.
I know, but I need to have a drink or something. You get pints as well.
No problem at all, thank you.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's this way. I know, but I want to go to Boots.
Okay.
We definitely have an hour. It's only 5. Let's go. No, that's shit.
It's not. There's a book looks like it's like that.
No, I don't.
I'm looking for multiple glasses of wine there.
That's spice margarita.
We'll get that tomorrow now. No dinner.
Yeah, no, in the morning. In Hunter's Yard. The Manor House is nicer. The Wall Garden's the other way. They don't go the name of that. I think it's milk.
What's it called? Jokes on your mouth.
You do, what? What'd you say? She goes.
You wanna hold it?
Yeah. I know. Thank you. How did you know? Oh, days. I think. Getting my hair done now by Con. The best in the biz. I'm a little bit early.